Hello, children. The combination of the great, sunny, hot weather, as well as all the flowers being in bloom pretty much right now, this should be perfect weather and conditions to find some of Florida's coolest butterfly species. In fact, there's one right here. This right here is an Atala butterfly. The Atala is a species only found in the Caribbean as well as southeast Florida. And these guys will actually nest on a kind of cycad called a coontie. And they have a unmistakable pattern. Black wings with blue spots and that beautiful red abdomen. Unmistakable. Now, this is actually a member of the hairstreak family, a family that consists of mostly small species that are extremely fast flyers and usually dull in color. But these basically break the mold of a hairstreak, being very slow, clumsy flyers and having bright colors. So that's part of the reason that they might be endangered, is because they're oftentimes targeted and killed. But they are also poisonous, which is why they're such bright colors. When an animal is poisonous and they're bright colored like this, that's called aposematic coloration. And they get their poison because the caterpillars eat the coontie leaves, and the coontie leaves are poisonous. So just like how monarch butterflies get their poison from the milkweed plant, the Atala does it the same way, and the poison carries inside their bodies all the way until their adult stage. Alright, I'm trying my best not to hurt this guy at all. But this one I've caught right here is an endangered, extremely rare butterfly. This is called a Fulvous Hairstreak, and I can see when it flies, you'll see it has kind of a reddish color on the top of the wings. That is why they call it the Fulvous Hairstreak. It has a very distinctive pattern. It has those kind of white teardrop shapes on the hind wing, and also that gorgeous red and blue coloration on the back of the wings. The only reason I caught this guy is so you could look at it up close and look at all those colors at a much closer view. You can also see the black and white striped legs and the striped antennae. Also a great way to identify the species. Hairstreaks are named hairstreaks because of those little hair-like appendages that they have on their hind wings. And as you can see it doing right now, they move them along each other. And the reason they do that is because those two appendages are actually there to look like antennae. And they make it look like that it's a head moving its antennae to force predators like lizards and birds to attack the back end of the butterfly, thinking it's the head. And then the butterfly is able to fly off almost unscathed. That's why sometimes you might see hairstreaks missing a part of their back wing. That's exactly why. But it doesn't hinder their flight in any way. This individual right here seems to be pretty worn and old. One of the wings is a little damaged, and usually the species colors are a lot more apparent when you see them. This is still a really pretty specimen, but there are still others that can have much more contrasting coloration and brighter white spots, as well as more red and blue coloration on the wings. All the important field marks are still there for identification on this individual though. I took the net off, and thankfully, instead of flying off, now he's just sitting on the ground. So I could get even better shots of him. Something interesting about the Florida population of Fulvous Hairstreaks is that their main host plants, Brazilian pepper and Indian pongum, are both invasive plant species. Their main native host plant, Jamaican dogwood, is vulnerable and not found throughout the entire state. So despite the Fulvous Hairstreak being critically endangered, it's still managing to expand northward through its ability to host on invasive plant species.